Hello viewers, you are watching my YouTube channel. I am Manoj Kumar Ekka. Don't forget to encourage me by subscribing my channel and pressing the like button. Today I will discuss with you Merchant of Venice Act 1 Scene 1, the second part, where there is the discussion, the conversation between Bassanio and Antonio after their friends Lorenzo Graciano had left them. So now let us read the text, the conversation between Antonio and Bassanio. The first line you see, the Antonio speaks, "Is that anything now?" And Bassanio replies, "Graciano speaks an infinite deal of nothing, more than any man in all Venice. His reasons are as two grains of wheat hid in two bushels of chaff. You shall seek all day ere you find them, and when you have them, they are not worth the search." So, first Antonio, what he says that, do you think, Bassanio, there is any sense or meaning what Graciano was speaking carelessly? So Bassanio replies, "Brother, what has to say? Huh? It is Graciano who can speak nonsensely in an unlimited manner." So non-stop he speaks. It is his habit to chatter much. I think he can speak more than anyone who can speak much in the whole city of Venice. That's what Bassanio compares. If we go to evaluate his speech in quality, we must find that his speech may be weighted to two grains of wheat which are hidden in two bushels of chaff or husk. That means his speech is very valueless. That's what he says. Then he goes on to say, if you go to seek it all day for the two grains in the huge heap of chaff, you shall have to search the whole day due to the proper meaning in Graciano's nonsense talkings. So it is better not to look what does he speak, the meaning of it. But it is very interesting that as soon as you shall find out those little quantity of senses, means whatever he spoke, if you are able to find out the meaning, that's what he says, small grains, that is, you would have to make out that those would pay you no worth in the ratio of your search, which would give much harass to find it out. So this is what is the meaning what Bassanio speaks. See the next line. Antonia speaks, "Well, tell me now, what lady is the same to whom you swore a secret pilgrimage that you today promised to tell me of?" So Antonio knows that he has come for to reveal that which girl he has liked and he wants to go and meet. That's what he says. So that's what Antonio is telling. Then very good. That what is the matter? Please tell me that you are about to tell me your secret visit to a secret pilgrimage, isn't it? So and it is you who had promised. That's what he says, that you will tell me about the lady. Then Bassanio says, "'Tis not unknown to you, Antonio, how much I have disabled mine estate by something showing a more swelling port than my faint means would grant continuance. Nor do I now make moan to be abridged from such a noble rate, but my chief care is to come fairly off from the great depths, wherein my times something too prodigal hath left me gagged. To you, Antonio, I owe the most in money and in love, and from your love I have a warranty to unburden all my plots and purposes. How to get clear of all the debts I owe?" So Bassanio is very much indebted to Antonio. So that's what he said, that my dear Antonio, it is not unknown to you how much I have squandered my estate. So that is his wealth, my wealth to maintain a much higher standard of life living. And he spends a lot of money and when it gets over, well, he meets to Antonio and borrows from him. That's why he's saying, even I spent my wealth to show a greater fashionable style. For showing, dikhawa ke liye, to show himself, he spent a lot of money. Okay, even it has been more swelling style than my faint or limited means which could grant me to continue the style. But I do not feel any moan to lower my lifestyle. So he doesn't feel any sadness to lower the standard of his life, which I had to lead before. I do not want to give back my such noble rate of life. So he wants to keep sustaining his own style and his rate of living. Okay, standard life. But my friend, it is my anxiety. So he's worried that I am such a noble rate that I have lot of money in debt from you. I have taken borrowed from you. I want to repay it in a gentle way. Antonio, you know well that I have spent my all wealth extravagantly through the years in which I have led me a fashionable way. In fact, I have no shame to confess to you that I am indebted to you the most in money and in even love. As you are my best friend who stands to me in any situation, I have to disclose my all plans and plots, that's what he said, and purposes to you. He is ready to share the plan and purposes. And his plan is that, his purpose, what is that? That he would repay the debt which he owes to him and to the others who has given him. That's what he says. Then Antonio speaks. I pray you, good Bassanio, let me know it. And if it stand, as you yourself still do, within the eye of honor, be assured my purse, my person, my extremest means lie all unlocked to your occasions. So Antonio is ready. Then he says, well, Bassanio, I request you to tell it what you wanted to tell me actually. And I want to know what your plans and purposes are. Bassanio, you can be assured by me that I would help you in every possible way. If your schemes do not exceed the limits, what you yourself have planned for. That's what he says. And if the schemes are truly honorable, it is I ready to help you with myself, my purse, that means my money, and my extremist resources would be offered at your honorable adventure to fulfill your aims. That's what Antonio says. Then Bassanio speaks. In my school days, when I had lost one shaft, I shot his fellow of the self-same flight, the self-same way, with more advised watch to find the other fourth, and by adventuring both, I often found both. So Bassanio gives one example that, dear Antonio, listen to me. It was my school days. It was I who often shot one arrow. So shaft means one arrow, but I did not find it. So I wanted to fix the location of the fast arrow where it has fallen, and in this respect I used to shoot a second arrow, keeping eyes in the same direction. I knew it was a risk to shoot the second, but it was very often for me that I could find out the first and the second at the same time. And this we also have done in the school days while playing cricket. When the ball is getting lost, we are hitting another ball in the same direction, and very often we have found both the balls, isn't it? Then you see what he says. I urge this childhood proof because what follows is pure innocence. I owe you much, and like a willful youth, that which I owe is lost. But if you please to shoot another arrow that shelf way which you did shoot the first, I do not doubt, as I will watch the aim, or to find both, or bring your later hazard back again, and thankfully rest debtor for the first. So see the idea that he is linking, that he is telling you, pay me one more time and you will see like that of shaft that I found, like that I will pay you back both the debts altogether. So this is what he is saying. You see now that what the explanation is. I knew it was a risk to shoot the second. That's what he says. And he says, suggests to Antonio that try to understand me, Antonio, he says. I want to quote this childhood's experience because what I want to tell you may be absolutely innocent. That is, maybe some wickedness for you. But then the mischief of my childhood's mind, it may be obvious to you that I have spent all my wealth extravagantly borrowed from you. Huh? Please listen to me. I confess, I have borrowed from you a lot of money. But if you dare to give a second loan to get back your first loan along with the second. See the example that he gave about the shaft. I give you my words that I must be able to repay your both loans at a time. Like that he got both the shaft altogether. Now it is the question that if I have been unable to repay your first loan, I am confessing to you that I would have been thankful to you as you have lent me the loans. It may be a latter hazard to bring back to you again, but I never would be ungrateful to you. That's what Bassanio speaks. Then see what Antonius speaks. You know me well, and herein spend but time to wind about my love with circumstance. And out of doubt you do me now more wrong in making question of my uttermost. Then if you had made waste of all I have, then do but say to me what I should do, that in your knowledge may by me be done, and I am pressed unto it. Therefore speak. That and means, well then, Bassanio, I request you to tell it, and I want to know what your plans and purposes. Bassanio, you can be assured by me that I would help you in very possible way. So Antonius says that, oh Bassanio, what are you thinking about me? You are well. Why are you wasting your time without speaking directly, simply beating about the bush? In fact, what do you want to say me? Tell me without hesitation. Why are you trying to obtain my love for you? I have deep love for you, whom I love more than anything else. Why are you doubting me to tell your situation? Why are you hesitating about my willingness to help you? I must try with my utmost, my very best. It doesn't matter any you have spent money extravagantly, which I had given to you. Leave that. That's what he says. Don't feel anxiety to tell me about your plans and purposes that are in your head, in your mind. Tell me, Bassanio, what I should do for you. What kind of help you expect from me? I tell you, I am ready to help you. And now you tell me what? What do you want to tell? Tell me, Bassanio, tell. Then Bassanio speaks. See the line. In Belmont is a lady richly left, and she is fair and fairer than that word. Of wondrous virtues, sometimes from her eyes I did receive fair speechless messages. Her name is Portia, nothing undervalued, to Cato's daughter, Brutus Portia. Here that means that Bassanio says that, oh Antonio, there is a lady in Belmont, she is left richly. Really, Antonio, she is fair and fairer than that of world with her wondrous qualities. In an occasion from her eyes, when I had met with her, I had received fair unspoken love messages. Dear Antonio, her name is Portia, beautiful, rich lady. That's what he says. She have not been less beautiful than of Cato's daughter, who had been Brutus' wife, whose name was also Portia. Then see the next line. Nor is the wide world ignorant of her, for the four winds blow in from every coast renowned suitors, and her sunny looks hang on her temples like a golden fleece. So that means that in fact the vast universe is not all ignorant of her worth. Everybody knows of her values and worth. Do you know, Antonio, from all the four directions or direction, you can say, that is from the north, south, east and west, a great number of renowned suitors have been reaching at Belmont in the desire of marrying her. The men are coming by sailing in the ships from all the countries, which makes her seat of Belmont Colco's strand, and many Jasons come in quest of her. O my Antonio, had I but the means to hold a rival place with one of them, I have a mind presages me such thrift that I should questionless be fortunate. So here he says that the men are coming by sailing in the ships from all the countries. O Antonio, her sunny locks of hair are hanging on the both sides of her uncomparable face like a golden fleece. This is how he compares. What will I say you? In Belmont, her house has been the coast of Colchins, where many people used to sail in the past in quest of golden fleece. Antonio, it is known to you that the ancient hero of Greek mythology, Jason, had reached on the strand of her colchins to get the golden arms fleece. Just like the same, many people are coming to Belmont with the urgent desire to wed her. That means to woo her first. But Antonio, I have no enough money to follow that opportunity, that I can also go there like the other suitors for Portia who had a previous eye signal for me. That means she has already given a signal to him. Antonio, I am sure I would be able to gain her. In fact, Antonio, my mind tells me that if I can go at Belmont being equipped wealthy, means I should be wealthy, I would be able to establish myself a successful suitor for Portia, my dream girl. And for all these things to do, to make the dreams come true, I need the money first. And you are the only person who can help me to reach my venture and get my goal. That's what Bassanio speaks to Antonio. See what reply Antonio gives. Thou knowest that all my fortunes are at sea, neither have I money nor commodity to raise a present sum. So Antonio says that now I have to make out your problem. But Bassanio, you know well that all my money has been loaded at sea, that is, in my ships. So now I have neither money nor any commodity. So I have no way to raise required money at present. Then Antonio goes on to say, therefore go forth, try what my credit can in Venice do. That shall be racked even to the uttermost, to furnish thee to Belmont, to fair Portia. Go presently, inquire, and so will I, where money is, and I no question make, to have it of my trust or for my sake. So Antonio goes on to say that, so I have no way, to give you the money, but then this is why I propose you to go through the whole city of Venice and try to get loan from anybody else in the name of take my name and take the loan. That's what he says. I promise I would use my credit in the city to get loan for you, because Antonio was very well known man, very good merchant, and everybody knew him, respected him, and that's what he believed, that in his name everybody will be ready to give the amount to Bassanio. I would try my hardest. Then I think you will be able to arrange yourself for Belmont, as you can win Portia. Go, Bassanio, without any delay, and try to find the man who can give me loan out. I think there can have no doubt about me in the city that I must have to get loan, either on credit or on behalf of my goodwill, and goodwill, that is good friendship. So he sent Bassanio, says, go and search for money in my name. That's what he says. So dear friends, here is the second part of the chapter. Act 1 scene 2 gets over, and next we shall meet in next video and we shall discuss Act 1 scene 2. Till then, have a nice day. Goodbye. Thank you very much.